Ma. Ay.
Story 1.
We are so honored to be here today to celebrate the achievements and milestone of our graduates. I'm Carmen Olympia, and joining me today is the wonderful Miss Jasmine Pueblos. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the batch 137 graduates. Let's give them a big round of applause as they make their entrance.
From which we've started this program. So, mahalagang yan because our vision and our values, again, you will hear this in Randy's statement later, as well as in our pledge for the alumni induction. The values really what helps to unite us and helps to build up our community. Because at the end of the day, what is really important are the relationships. It's the relationships that bind. These are the relationships that we will remember. And this is, and it will be in the relationships that we continue to work together to build community for others. It's our service to other OFWs. And that is very important. No? In fact, in that connection, we take this opportunity to formally invite you to volunteer, to be part of the training program, to volunteer for the next school year's secretariat, so that you can be trained properly, you can be oriented, briefed. Marami pong areas ito na hindi nyo nakikita behind the scenes. There's the administrative side, the documentation, the finance, technical support, dealing with the resource persons and volunteer teachers. So all of these are part and parcel of what the secretariats do to bring this program successfully to fruition. So we invite all of you to join us so we can continue the tradition. Tuloy-tuloy lang po para tumatag at lumago ang ating ALSE of Life program. And this is not just a matter of mere volunteering, as you will see if you actually volunteer, because you will be able to experience the joy, the satisfaction, it's an inner feeling. For some, it's even spiritual feeling na pagtulong sa iba na nanggagaling sa inyong kalooban at pagbibigay ng bukas. So so we invite you so that you're able to experience and participate also at that level. And mind you, if you thought you already experienced a change in mindset from when you began and where you are today, if you volunteer, you will undergo a deeper sense of inner fulfillment that will bring you to another level of changing mindsets. So we invite you to join us in this journey. Yung iba po sa amin dito, matagal na po nandito, no? At hindi po nagsasawa. Kasi nga, meron pong kasiyahan na nakukuha sa kalooban, no? Sa ating kalooban. No? At hindi po natin yan mababayaran. Hindi nga mapresyohan yan. But it's there. So, that's an open invitation to all of you as we prepare for this year's training programs for the academic year 2025-2026. Lastly, I should just want to reiterate that we welcome you into the ranks of the ALSE of Life Global Alumni Network. As you know, you are now part and parcel ng Atenista na kayo. You've undergone this program, and by virtue of the executive education certificate that you are going to receive, you belong to the ASOG, or the Ateneo School of Government part of the university. Ngayon pa lang, iniimbita ko na kayong lahat to the 20th anniversary of the program, which will be held in December 2028 at the Ateneo de Manila University. You have a few years to save some money, to be able to join us. Mag-ipon ho kayo ng pangpangasahe. 2 years ago, we had our 15th anniversary in December 2023, and about some 400 people participated in that, both face-to-face and virtually. And then in December 2018, we had our first global anniversary during the 10th anniversary of the program, December 2018. And we had about almost 160 people face-to-face in that work. So ngayon pala, iniimbita na namin kayong lahat, mga bagong Atenista na sumama tayo sa ating 20th anniversary, at doon tayo magpipictura, magkwentuhan, magpapalitan ng talakayan, at magpapalalim ng ating kalooban.
Drive in the things that you believe in. If you are doing a business, it will not be straightforward. It will not be always up and up and up. Which business is like that? I don't know. Every business you go in, any things that you do will have ups and downs. So you need the drive, you need the determination, needs to follow up to make sure your business, the things that you believe in, is continuously, you can handle the challenge. So important to have that. Second thing that is important, like what you all have done, is go for courses for development. Life is not station. You always have to learn new things. It's a lifelong journey. It's after this learning, these 6 months of learning or so, you will go into the workplace, you will go in whatever place that you go to, you still need to continue to learn. You need to learn more about your own business, you need to learn about your competitors, you need to learn about the market, you need to learn financial HR. It will be a lot of things that you have to continue to learn. And learning is a good thing for you to grow, to help you to grow. An entrepreneur never sit down and wait for opportunity to come. You always say, when an opportunity knocking at your door, you go for it. You try your best to do whatever. I just like today, I will just tell me, maybe it's a good opportunity for me to introduce my restaurant to you all. How many of you have been Seoul Garden. Yeah, very good. Never mind. For those of you that have not had a chance to go, today we'll give you some e-vouchers. Hey, but first I want to tell you, Seoul Garden is the best place to get meat to eat. If you're a meat lover, there are 3 levels of meat for you. You have 58 items for the regular tier. Then when you go on the more, if you prefer really a lot of premium meat, you can have Wagyu and even a very good aged beef at the more supreme tier of items. I later on will show you a video of Seoul Garden. The other thing that's good about Seoul Garden, it's really a place of celebration. When you want to go to a birthday celebration, when you want to go group celebration, Seoul Garden is the place. So now let me show you a video. I'm not sure how to put this video up. Do I need some? Oh, okay. There's an e-voucher for you. No, this e-voucher will last for 3 months. So you got $20 discount per person. So you can take the voucher and ask maybe the organizer.
Take photo.
Later on you can take many of these things
Take
to
photo.
pass. But no, I want to say a bit more about entrepreneur. You know, entrepreneur is one part of your life. You know, to be a person that's full, you need an anchor in life. And many of you here are Catholics, are Christians. And the anchor in life is very important, the faith journey. And you know, Jesus said one thing. He said, what will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his soul? You know, in our journey of entrepreneur, we can be so busy chasing after things of the world, and it's not bad to do something passionately, but sometimes you may miss the big picture of your whole life. Your life has many other things. You have your friends, you have your family, you have your spiritual journey. You have to grow to be able to serve others. You know, if you only think of making money, you will find that at the end of the day, your life is very empty. So Jesus tells us something, saying, to have a great journey, you must also invest spiritually. And it's important for all of us here to remember that. And you know, one good way of investing in the spiritual journey is to find a good church, a good community, a good group that can support you. You know, we are always, no man is brothers and sisters in Christ to journey together. And if you have, I want to encourage you to look for your church group of people, but if you don't have, this is also my passion. So we have a group called Servants of God, and we had a group on Thursday that we are reaching out to Christians to journey together. And currently we are looking at a Christian growth series, which we'll just finish talking about prayers, we'll talk about scripture, we'll talk about evangelism, talk about Christian committed relationship, we'll talk about the Holy Spirit, how empowerment of Holy Spirit. So you are most welcome to join us. We meet at YMCA. We have Catholics and Protestants, so we are ecumenical group. We meet twice every month on Thursday night. So the schedule all there, you're almost welcome to join us. We provide food also, no? If you come at 7:30, you get food to eat too. Spiritual food and physical food, both important. So I want to conclude by telling all of you, so it's wonderful to be able to share with you. The time that I've given is 10 minutes, very short. But if you want to get time together, I will be around. You can always call me, and Jess know me well. You can also ask Jess. Jess can have my number. We can always find some way of connect. But more important, I said, in your hosting or life, you do want to find a good spiritual support as you move forward. So I want to thank you for this opportunity to share, and I want to wish all of you the best in your journey of becoming an entrepreneur, and you're doing the word entrepreneur, and more important, best in becoming a good person. God bless you.
Good afternoon, honored guests, visitors, secretariats, and my fellow graduates. Before I begin sharing my journey, let me give you a quick snapshot of who I am. I was born and raised in Pangasinan. I consider myself to be someone who is hardworking and dedicated, eldest and the main provider of the family. By the way, I'm Catherine Morales, OFW here in Singapore for 12 years. From uncertain beginnings to a proud endings. That's how I describe my journey. It all started with what I can only describe as love at first heard. The moment I heard about the program, it sparked my interest. But before joining the program, I often found myself unsure. I also struggled to find direction on how to align my life goals. These obstacles pushed me to join the program, knowing it will give me the right direction. Taking part in this program truly made a difference for me. I learned how to manage my finances wisely, from budgeting to saving and investing, which helped me build a better and more secure future for myself and my family. One of the most inspiring takeaways was the concept of innovation. How businesses can create social change. But it taught me that success in business isn't just about making money, but also creating solutions to the real problems in the society. I also discovered what the true leadership truly means. It's all about serving the others and showing empathy. What made this experience unforgettable was the amazing community I found. The friendship and the bonds I've made here were priceless. And of course, the most challenging yet rewarding part of this journey is creating the business plan. Given that it was only the two of us, the challenge felt even bigger. We had to handle everything together, from coming up with ideas to completing the business plan. Those sleepless nights and rush hour of last minute submission were tough. but it taught me the true meaning of teamwork and determination. In the end, it was all worth it. The hard work was paid off, and it gave me the sense of accomplishment. And I'd like also to give the credit to my partner, Ate and our mentors, today our ministry.
My biggest dream is to build a house for my family, a safe place where they can secure. Through ALSE, I have learned strategies to turn this dream into a reality. Another important goal is a financial stability. Before I sent money home without a clear plan, now I understand saving, budgeting, and investing, and I'm teaching my family to become more independent. What I learned from ALSE first is the leadership. I now take responsibility for my future and inspire others. Second is financial literacy. I have learned to budget, save and investing, and I'm teaching my family to do the same. Third is the social entrepreneurship. I now dream of small business when I return home, and that will help both me and my community.
Applying what I've learned.
To turn this lesson into action, I have started saving and constantly clear with financial goals, research business opportunity for return home, engage family in financial and discussion to help them with independence, applied leadership skills by making informed decisions and inspiring others, thinking beyond myself. Before ALSE, my focus was only working and saving money. Now I see that I can help others, especially fellow FWs struggling with financial literacy. I also want to start a business that creates and support community. Practicing good governance. Good governance means making responsible, ethical, and transparent decisions. I applied this by managing finances wisely, budgeting, saving, and investing, being accountable, taking responsibility for my actions, promoting open communication, discussing financial planning with my family, leading by example, showing integrity and in fairness everything I do. My plans after ALSE: continue saving and investing long-term financial stability,
Leadership and Social Entrepreneurship Program for taking the lead in organizing the Singapore run of the Ateneo Overseas Filipino Leadership, Innovation, Financial Literacy, and Social Entrepreneurship. I believe that this is the 137th class to undergo this program, a testament to the enduring success and continuing relevance of ALSE's global initiatives. The advocacies of ALSE resonate deeply with the efforts of the Philippine Embassy and the broader goals of our government. Together, we are committed to fostering an entrepreneurial mindset among our overseas Filipino workers, with the ultimate goal of making overseas labor an option rather than a necessity for our people. Next, and more importantly, I extend my warmest congratulations to you, the graduates. This achievement reflects your dedication, perseverance, and commitment to self-improvement. I salute all of you for balancing the demands of work and life abroad while dedicating yourselves to learning and mastering new skills.
I think a lot of the things
I wanted to say na-mention na kasi medyo, ayun, madami ang kodi ko dito. So, but anyway, and just greetings to all the graduates. Taas namin yung kamay nyo? Masaya kayo? Yes! Yes, I would just like to say today, I'm happy. Yun ang aking theme because I'm just happy to see all of you here. And I know that you are all happy, and I share that happiness. Because you are finally here, graduating after months, 6 months, after months of perseverance, months of chaos, months of hard work, and happy months of teamwork, right? Happy yun, di ba? Which took lots of time and energy. I'm happy because you have completed a demanding course amidst your full-time employment. And that is not easy. I'm happy because you are now one step closer to your dreams. And just listening to all those who spoke before me, especially the 3 ladies, nakaka-expand naman kayo. So I'm happy to listen to all those stories. So life is a journey filled with starting points. Today is just one starting point to another chapter, another page towards a better life. I have a dream, and we all have dreams, right? Tama ba? Yes. Dream is such a powerful word, and it gives meaning to life, and it drives us forward. We all have dreams, hopes, and aspirations. You may dream seeing yourself having a successful, your own entrepreneurial endeavor, or being a servant leader, or being just a better spouse or better worker and a better mother and a better father for the men, and also a better spouse. And which means that everyone is happy, the community is happy, and of course nation building comes in. Hopefully the nation is happy too. So we all have dreams.
To start off, Alibo Maria Mina Mabanag. Aling Liza Salmasan, for having successfully completed the 6-month 12 session of the Overseas Filipino Leadership, Innovation, Financial Literacy, and Social Entrepreneurship Training Program Batch 137, presented on the 23rd of March 2025, Singapore.
Barak Miley Arteza, for having successfully completed the 6-month 12 session Overseas Filipino Leadership, Innovation, Financial Literacy, and Social Entrepreneurship Training Program Batch 137, presented on the 23rd March 2025, Singapore.
Bakara Jimafe Orong, for having successfully completed the 6-month 12 session of the Overseas Filipinos Leadership, Innovation, Financial Literacy, and Social Entrepreneurship Training Program, Batch 137, presented on the 23rd of March 2025, Singapore. Caballo Christine Grace Fernando for having successfully completed the 6-month, 12-session Overseas Filipino Leadership, Innovation, Financial Literacy, and Social Entrepreneurship OF Life Training Program, Batch 137, presented on the 33rd March 2025, Singapore. Caraca Rosenberg Bacalcos for having successfully completed the 6-month, 12-session of the Overseas Filipinos Leadership, Innovation, Financial Literacy, and Social Entrepreneurship Training Program, Batch 137, presented on the 23rd of March 2025, Singapore. Carion Maria Teresa Pungol for having successfully completed with merit the 6-month, 12-session Overseas Filipino Leadership, Innovation, Financial Literacy, and Social Entrepreneurship OF Life Training Program, Batch 137, presented on the 23rd of March 2025, Singapore. The Piton Fenica May Pernites for having successfully completed with merit the 6-month, 12 sessions of the Overseas Filipinos Leadership, Innovation, Financial Literacy, and Social Entrepreneurship Training Program, Batch 137, presented on the 23rd of March 2025 in Singapore. Next, we have the Luhoy Elreen and Papis for having successfully completed with merit the 6-month, 12-session Overseas Filipino Leadership, Innovation, Financial Literacy, and Social Entrepreneurship OF Life Training Program, Batch 137, presented on the 23rd of March 2025, Singapore. Dusaran Mary Shell Bunda for having successfully completed the 6-month, 12-session of the Overseas Filipinos Leadership, Innovation, Financial Literacy, and Social Entrepreneurship Training Program, Batch 137, presented on the 23rd of March 2025, Singapore. Next, we have Fable Jean Marie Ednes for having successfully completed with merit the 6-month, 12-session Overseas Filipino Leadership, Innovation, Financial Literacy, and Social Entrepreneurship OF Life Training Program, Batch 137, presented on the 23rd March 2025, Singapore. Fabuna Maricris Manginyog with merit. Hikanto Cinderella Caranzo. Lagunila Mercedita Bukong. Mabanes Venus Zaraga with merit. Morales Catherine Pilar with merit. Navarro Virginas. Pama Glyza Marquez
Pilarca Eugenia Merabueno.
Rala Jessie Ibisate. With merit.
Ramos Minerva Dudon.
Santos Catherine de Guzman.
Sarsosa Mary Ann Velarde.
Saunders Maylene Sanchez. With merit.
Soriano Myra C.
Tan Gladys Sangkap.
Hangaro Lailani Salera.
Tercero Mark Joseph Corsega.
Tripoli Marife Bahisar.
Valencia Pinky Leguso.
Villegas Lee Balboa.
Vinoya Jennifer Caballero with merit. Congratulations to all the graduates. This is such a monumental achievement.
Social enterprise businessman and presentation, balay scrapan. May kwarta sa basura, kaya dash to balay scrapan and turn the trash into cash. Given this 23rd day of March 2025.
If the mentor of Balay Scrapan is here, you can join them on stage. Okay.
Kasi alam ko hindi ko kaya maging atenista. Pero kung graduate ako, atenista na ako. I'm sure matatandaan niyo yan. Isa sa mga bagay na ipagpapasalamat nyo, alam mo kung ano ba? Nagkaroon ako ng pagkakataon maging secretariat. Nagkaroon ako ng pagkakataon maging core secretariat. So dadating yung panahon, magpapasalamat din kayo kasi nagkaroon kayo ng pagkakataon at kayo naging secretariat. Naging mentor, naging facilitator, naging volunteer teacher. First year ko naging volunteer teacher. And alam nyo, sa first year kong pagtuturo, kung saan ako nakapagturo, syempre, Singapore. Nakapagturo ako sa Macau. Nakapagturo ako sa Taiwan. Sa Russia. Sa France. Why I am sharing this to you? Maraming opportunities to serve sa community natin, hindi lang sa Singapore. But syempre, bias tayo, priority natin sa mga nanonood ng mga taga-LSE, priority natin ng Singapore. But we are here to offer our support saan man sa mundo bilang alumni ng Ateneo LSE. Okay? May isang comment na ako kay Mrs. Sounder. Sabi niya kanina, sana nauna yung BP. Kasi ako yung unang-unang tinuro ko, leadership, di ba? Imagine ko lang habang nakaupo ko doon, paano kaya kung ang first 3 session natin is business plan? Malamang nag-aaway-aaway na kayo. Hindi kayo nag-graduate. No? I'm just thinking, that's why we build the leadership first, no? Yung servant leadership, before we talk about business plan. But we take note about that and how we can balance things out. And with that, I would like you to invite as an inductee for our Alumni Association. And can I request all the graduates to stand up? Dahil tayo na dyan. Can I request you to raise your right hands, and say this after me. I state your name, do solemnly swear that I will not. Again, let's read that. You follow me, okay? I state your name, do solemnly swear that I will nurture and support the ideals of being men and women for others, and the Ignatian values of mission, discernment, companionship, and care for the person. Learn at this Overseas Filipino Leadership, Innovation, Financial Literacy, and Social Entrepreneurship. ALSE Training Program. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to do more for its vision, activities and projects, that I take responsibility and obligation freely with all humility. In particular, I pledge to support and pay forward to society, especially the vulnerable, the marginal sectors, as well as the next batches of Ateneo of Life, through the spirit of voluntarism, knowledge sharing, mentoring, and continuing engagement. I pledge to share and promote the principles, vision, and concerns of Ateneo of Life. I pledge to connect with the alumni members, locally and globally, in meaningful ways, to broaden relationships that add value to our lives and the lives of others. I pledge to contribute to the sustainability of the alumni activities through innovative ways of donations, sponsorships, and fundraising activities for the greater glory of God. And with that, with the representing the alumni officers and alumni group, welcome and congratulations again.
and Ms. Minerva Lau, Honorary Secretary of the Philippine Bayanihan Society in Singapore. ALSE like President, Mr. Noel de la Cruz. Actually, I called his wife yesterday, begged, because they were the one who invited me to join ALSE, and I'm very grateful for them. They were the, Mr. Andrew Lee, a very dear brother to me and my family. He's an entrepreneur and the CEO of School Garden Group and senior leader of our community, servants of the Lord, here in Singapore, where my family and I are blessed to belong. And to my beloved wife and children who are here, and to our guests, good afternoon. To our Philippine Ambassador, Medardo Makarik in the Philippine Embassy in Singapore, though they are unable to join us physically, we are grateful for their greetings and messages. To Mr. Edgardo Valenzuela, the core faculty and co-coordinator